no time to waste. Guzzle that drink, get shit-faced. Giveaways. Let's talk about a BBQ game. Giveaways. Let's spin that wheel full of names. Let's talk about where it's at. I won this on Al's BBQ chat. Drink, get shit faced. Giveaways. Let's talk about a big game. Giveaways. Let's spin that wheel full of names. Let's talk about where it's at. I won this on Al's BBQ chat. Let's talk about where it's at. I won this knife on Al's BB Cat. Yo, go. So grab yourself a cold ass beer. The music's rocking. Let's start to cheer. The chat is bumping. No time to waste. Guzzle that drink. Get shit faced.
What's up, guys? Saturday night. Didn't anticipate I was going to be live, but I said, what the hell? Didn't go on Tuesday night, and I got done what I had to get done Tuesday night, and I kind of felt odd because it was the first Tuesday night of not being on live for a while. But it's Saturday, man, and I was gonna watch to see if there was gonna be anything on like on a pay-per-view or anything, a fight or something, but I didn't. Let me see who's on real quick. 4 people on real quick. Not too many. I mean, I wouldn't think people got things to do sometimes on Saturdays. What's going on, Kent? Terry, what's going on? So just a couple of people that are in the chat. Yeah, we'll hang out for a bit. I'll invite a few people. I'll put the invite if anybody wants to hang out. And if we get enough people going, maybe we'll do a giveaway tonight. I do have 4 links down below if you can support. They're very low paying, so yeah, it's not a good night for these kind of things, I guess. But we'll try, right? We'll try. Edward, what's going on, my man? Cheers, cheers. Demoose, good to see you in the chat. Cheers. Did anybody cook anything tonight, man? I got a video coming out. Let me show you the thumbnail. Uh, Next week, I already shot it a couple of weeks back. Let's see here. I'm going to show you the thumbnail real quick. And it's, I think I told you guys about it. I scored, man, I should have put up some of these. I should have uploaded some of these pictures to, to StreamYard to show you guys. But I'll show you on my phone real quick. Let's see here. Here it is. So I did get my first Weber kettle, and I'm doing my first video on it. And that's basically hot rod your Weber kettle. 3 upgrades. So I don't know if you can see on that if anything looks different from a regular Weber kettle. Well, that's my next. Oh, what happened there? I lost. I don't know what the hell did I hit the computer back here or something? I don't know how that camera went out. Greg Johnson, what's going on? Cheers, buddy. Joel, what's going on? Hora Checa, South Texas Airport checking in. Yeah, awesome. MBL, what's going on, my man? Good. Just got done with dinner. Broke out the Masterbuilt portable. Made the burgers. Oh, nice, man. So, from what I understand, the Masterbuilt portable kind of works similar to the Gravity Fed, right? But it just has a smaller. Um, what is that called? Oh, man, I'm lost for words. Whatever you load the charcoal in. Tim, what's going on? Man, I was trying to catch you all. I know Seb, you went on just a little while ago. It was real short because by the time I finished dinner, you guys were out. And I was getting to, I cooked on the kettle here and I made some finger ribs, some beef back ribs, a few pieces of picanha that I had left over, and wings and sausage. And that was it, man. It was a quick cook. Well, I wouldn't say quick, maybe about 2 hours. So Edward made some burgers on his Masterbuilt. Al, the wife, found me a Traeger Little Tex 22 auger. Wouldn't turn. I repaired the ground wire to the auger motor. Just finished cooking pork belly. Burnt ends, I'm guessing. 30-cent investment total. What a score, man. You should have made a video on that. Dirty Dutch, man, that would have been. I hope you did. If you did that, I'm looking forward to that video. That's a score, man. 30-cent investment, dude, and you got yourself a Traeger Little Tex 22-inch. That's pretty cool, man. Send me a picture if you got it all cleaned up there, Daddy Dutch. I'll show it on the live here tonight. That's fucking awesome. I love hearing stories like that. I don't know. There's a sense of accomplishment you feel for that person as well. Like if it would have happened to you, you'd be showing it off too, right? But I'm saying that when you hear stories like that, you're like, yes, that kind of story kind of makes your day. What are you saying, Heidi? Please tell me you play Pac-Man. Yes, I do, man. But there's like 3 or 4 other games. No, there's about 10 games, 10 or 12 other games in there. I'll turn it on in just a bit. But it has Super Pac-Man, Pac-Land, Pac-Man Junior, the original Pac-Man. I can't remember these other ones. It has all the Midway. It has the Midway arcade games. My wife is a big Pac-Man freak. She kicks my ass. Lately, she hasn't been playing them, but I always tell her, you can't beat your high score until you get drunk. But that's, me just trying to get her drunk. But I don't really have to try that hard because she does it on her own. I hope she's not listening. What's going on, Sal? What's going on? Was just to respin the meal. Was just to respin the wheel because of the nationwide ostrich shortage. Oh, hmm. There's a shortage on ostrich, guys. Let's see. It's more like the Masterbuilt 545, just smaller, not digital, but still. That's the fan. Okay, cool. 545. So that would like to be the mini version of the 550 or the 560, but still has a fan. Still has a fan. Okay, I got you. And I have to work on those links. Oh well, speaking of these links, my wife did get me a pair. These are the I already used them. I don't know if they're clean. These are the amateur grill gloves. They work pretty good, but they're like cloth. They're not leather. I think the leather ones that I got from Academy, I think they're more heat resistant than these, but these still work. Oh, excuse me. No video. Daddy Dutch says, check your email. All right, I'll do that. Oh, better this way. Okay, let me see if I can show it here. So here's the score. That's the Traeger that Daddy Dutch fixed for 30 cents. You got it going again. Nice. Nice. And just for info, if we get enough, you can send a picture, and Daddy Dutch just sent one in. Let me get him on this. If we do a giveaway tonight. By the way, there is some links down below. Click to support. Helps us pay the postage when we sent out these prizes. This is the thing we'll give away tonight if we decide to do a giveaway. There's the link. If you want to buy it for yourself, the first one's probably, I don't know, 99 cents, $2. Barbecue Ulu knife with a bottle opener. Maybe we'll do a giveaway. I don't know. But send the pics anyway. Puro old school, carnal. Oh, that's reminding me of something. Whoever sent me the koozies, the ghetto koozies, thank you very much. Hold on real quick. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I got the ghetto koozies, man. Whoever sent me a ghetto koozies, I appreciate the box full of ghetto koozies. I got a shitload. I'm forever grateful for you guys. Whoever sent it. I'm gonna use it in my next one. Awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you. And if anybody wants to jump on, there is the secret formula. I'll have you for $1 for it. Double your profits. Okay. Orange Jeep, what's going on, Orange Jeep? Cheers. Polly, what's going on? Thank you, Tim. Thank you. I did. I enjoy them. Even my wife was using them. My wife was using them on her drinks. Yeah, much appreciated. But yeah, man, if you guys want to send a pick in, I got Daddy Dutch in on the giveaway. See what we do in a little bit. Click those links down below. Oh, Edward sent us a pic of his Cook Masterbuilt Portable. Ooh, looks good. Let's see here. Let me put Eddie down first, real quick. I don't know why it doesn't let me. I have to press view pic or what? I don't know. You can't go wrong with Laurie's, right? It's simple. Laurie's seasoning on the burgers. You got the burgers going on right there. Hell yeah, man. Awesome. Greg Johnson just sent us a pic. Ooh, that looks delicious, Greg. And it looks like chicken fried steak. Tell me if I'm right or wrong. I love it when they put the gravy on the fries. The gravy on the fries. Oh, shit. My fat fingers. Let me take this off. Here we go. Here we go. Chicken fried steak. Mm-mm-mm. What's going on?
What's going on? How you doing, man?
Good, man. What are you up to?
Nothing. I just saw your live stream, so I thought it'd come on. And
Awesome. Appreciate it, Kent.
yeah, I have a cooking channel. It's Daddy Dutch Barbecue.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I don't know if you've heard of that one before. Small channel, but dedicated cook. Let me try to find your live stream on my phone so I can see the chat, eh?
Right.
What's going on, Al? How are you?
I'm doing good, man. You're not the Kent I've seen before.
That's not Kent. That's yeah.
That's somebody else.
Yeah, the guy that says he's Kent, that he's an imposter. Yeah.
Love it, love it.
Fuck, I can't find your live stream on my phone. Fuck's sakes. I'm Canadian, sorry.
Let's see here.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Let me find it.
No problem. Take your time. I'm gonna stream through. I'm gonna look through the chat.
Oh,
I'll
I
set
know.
just a bit. All right.
I'm on my other channel. Sorry.
What's your other channel?
Orange Jeep.
Oh, that was you there.
Yeah, I used to be a vegan, and that was gonna be my funny channel, but then I got an orange Jeep, so I decided to. Oh, here we go.
You know, vegans catch so much shit, man.
I know. I did it for. I'm not a vegan. I did that shit for fun, eh? Because exactly what you said. Vegans catch so much stuff. I am Canadian. Yes, I can barbecue, whoever that is.
About to sell my house in Michigan.
He says I'm a loser, Kent. I'm Chris from East One Farms, man.
Oh, I got you, Chris.
But
All right.
but my other channel is which it was gonna be a side channel like 30 names ago, but I never did anything, so I decided to do an Orange Jeep channel. Sorry. Anyway,
Chris, I think I've seen you with a different background. I think you had like maybe do you have a bar or something back there?
no, it's been this as long as you would know. Oh, who's that? Who's that nine-tailed motherfucker? No, this has always been my background since you've known me. Yeah.
I got you. Let me see here.
I don't have one of those fancy backgrounds like Simon does. You know,
That's not even, that's my
Yeah.
nephew doing that.
he could have hot chicks dancing on stripper poles behind him. I can't do that.
Yeah.
Even in real life, I can't do that.
Best you can do is cats, huh?
Yeah, the cats. Oh my god! I went down. I was living in Florida, and a girl and I went out to some place near Orlando. It was one of those like an animal theme park, and they had the orcas, and then they had this, all of those type things. And then they had this like cat theater, and you went into this theater, and they had these ramps going everywhere, and it was like catwalks everywhere and on the walls, and I think there must have been like 100, 150 cats that knew to go down this and go down that walkway and come back. It was quite the sight to see. I'm not giving it any justice whatsoever, but sorry. But if you ever go down to Orlando and see some orcas, they have a cat show. It's pretty good. All right.
Paulie's saying he's leaving Michigan, man. I'm sure you're gonna miss it, Paulie. What's going on, Savvy? Al is buzzing too much for this. Don't confuse him. That is homemade French fries too. Oh, homemade. Oh, you made it, Greg. That is awesome. What's going on, Judge? Didn't see you in the chat. Now, glad you're with us. Guys, send in a pic if you'd like. Click to support down below. 4 links that ain't paying me shit, but just click them. Help us pay the postage if we sent out something tonight. Might give away a Ulu barbecue knife.
What are you giving away? I'm sorry to interrupt, but I got an order from Uncle Steve, and of course he always throws. It's like, when you make an order with Uncle Steve, it's like getting a nice fucking to-go. Sorry, I'll stop swearing. It's like getting a nice to-go hamburger and fries in a bag with some. It's a good it's a good burger when there's like fries in the bottom of the bag, because you eat the fries, you eat the burger, and then you get the extras. Steve is like that. You get what you order, and then he throws the extra fries in the bottom of the bag.
It's like, it's like when you see the McDonald's person puts the container for the French fries. He puts the container in a bag first, then he scoops the fries, and if fries drop inside the bag, it's a plus.
Right. It's a bonus. It's a bonus. Those are bonus fries. It's like Five Guys is really good for that. They're really good at giving you extra. So anyway, I got a whole bunch of stuff. I asked for smoke bomb, thick meat, and gator shake, and he sent me the smoke bomb, the thick meat, and the gator shake. Okay, hold on. Let me see what I ordered. Yeah, thick meat, gator shake, smoke bomb. Okay, so I got and this could be for anyone's channel, Simon. If you don't put me on full screen.
No, you don't want to. You don't want to. Dude, you had the show going, dude.
No, I'm taking this stuff out of the box, and I look at the iPad, and I'm like, holy shit, it's me.
Well, can you at least hold things up so we can take a look?
Yeah, okay, that's cool. It was just a shock last time, but so I already have West Coast Shake and Texas Cajun.
Okay.
He gave me semi magic ribs. I haven't tried that yet, so that'd be cool.
Want to try? I'll order
And
some.
Mi Amigo, I haven't had that yet either. But if any of you guys in the future, want to do a giveaway and stuff, and I'm not trying to, I don't want anything from it. Obviously I'll pay for the shipping anywhere in New Hampshire. So it has to be. But no, if any of you guys that are doing any stuff coming up in the future, count me in for 2 of these shakes, and I'll send them out to whoever wins. If it's for a fucking cause or some shit like that, whatever.
Give us, Chris. Give us an idea what you use each shake for. What do you like them on?
These?
Yeah.
Well, the Cajun is Cajun-y, and the West Coast Shake. Is this the cooking? Yeah. So I haven't used it a lot because I pretty much just use smoke bomb, gator shake, and thick meat. But I've tried. This has cumin. You can get the cumin taste out of this, which makes it kind of West Coasty and Hispanico. And this I can't remember this one, but I use it sometimes. I can't remember what that tastes like.
Yeah, it's got a little kick to it. It's
Does it?
yeah, just a little kick of cayenne.
Yeah. But everyone that watches this, you guys, they know Uncle Steve. So, and I'm sorry I can't describe stuff like that, but like I said, they're in the works. If you guys are doing anything for whatever, I'll send these out to a winner.
Just have it handy.
Yeah, I got them right here. Right there. But how's Mi Amigo?
It's good stuff, man.
Is that got some punch to it?
Little bit of heat.
Yeah,
but
I like heat.
But it's really nice.
Okay, yeah, definitely try that. So, like on fajitas or something like that, Mi Amigo? Or?
Definitely.
Okay.
Or some like grilled chicken.
What kind?
Grilled chicken.
Yeah.
On the grill.
Sure. With like a squeeze of lemon over it after it's done?
Correct. Exactly.
Yeah. I'll tell you, that's the way to go, is that squeeze of lemon on Mexican.
Daddy Dutch says, Chris, use the magic rib on anything pork.
Judge is saying, forgot to tell you, got my knife and charcoal. Awesome, man. I hope you enjoyed that charcoal, buddy. I've been wanting to try Fireball. I got to talk to Anthony about it, man. I'm going to try to do a video just using that. We'll see. Sal, all I get from Uncle Steve's are extras, are condoms. Oh, used condoms.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're spicy, man. They're spicy.
Use condoms as well, like gator shake.
Gator shake, I like that citrus note in the end of gator shake the best. That's what I like about it, is that taste. So
NBL saying, it's bad if you scared yourself. You'll love the magic rib is amazing. So is Mi Amigo. What's going on, Lep? I've been seeing you've been going on live here and there, man. I caught a tail end of one of yours lives. Got the draft going on. Did it end already?
I don't know.
I think it ended already.
That's all that populates on my freaking home screen is like the draft. If I look at lives, it's just draft. And,
I've been watching the UFL. Yesterday they had Birmingham versus Memphis, and when they go into overtime, it's crazy. It's the best out of 3. Have you guys ever heard of that?
No.
Yeah.
So it's the best out of 3. You whatever you can score on 3 tries, you can go. I think you can go on the 2-yard line for 1 point, 5-yard line for 2 points, and 10-yard line for 3 points. And so they let these 2 teams line up the way they want to line up on whatever yard line. They do 3 plays, and then it's the next team's try, and whoever gets the highest score out of those 3 tries, hey, man, it was pretty exciting.
Is that a football game?
Yeah. So it's the
UFL.
UFL. So I guess The Rock owns it with his ex-wife, and then he sold part of it to Fox, and so Fox now broadcasts it live on Friday nights. It's pretty badass.
I've never heard of UFL. Is that like Canadian football? I mean, how do they play? Like, what's the field
No,
like?
it's pro football,
Really?
and yeah.
All I know, and I've been brought up here in the New England, Northeast, but I've always known that the fucking Cowboys suck. That's all I've fucking ever known about football.
I'm from Texas, and I can tell you the Cowboys suck.
I'm doing that for Simon.
They had a shitty ass pick. The first pick was a shitty ass pick, man.
No,
You know what? The Patriots suck as well.
They do now. That's for damn sure. No, I have nothing against the Cowboys, man. I'm only kidding, Simon.
Yeah, they had a bad pick, man. But what can you say?
Yeah.
We'll see what happens, man. You can be real good on paper, and it can look hot. It can look like awesome that you're going to kick ass the coming year. But if the whole team doesn't click, and they all have big egos, and they're all saying "throw me the ball," it doesn't work like that, man. You just don't get anywhere, man. At least that's my take. I mean, there's a lot of teams out there that have super talent, and they don't go anywhere with it.
I wonder what it must be like working or being in, I don't want to say, well, Kent just said, Chris, I'm absolutely right. And I think he's talking about the Cowboys, how they stink. But when I say imagine being in the locker room on an NFL team, I don't mean just the locker room, like that kind of stuff. But just dealing with however many guys that are on a team that are that alpha, so many alphas making millions of dollars a year, and just what that must be like, that life of living a fucking pro or something like that. It's got to be insane.
Yeah, I mean, when you're that elite, there's, how would I say, there's minimal excuses that you're expected to perform. You know what I mean? Chicken shit excuses like I feel sick, I have a cold or whatever. Grab those balls and go out in the field, dude. You're getting paid millions, dude.
Yeah.
There's no chicken shit excuses here, man. Not when you're getting paid that much, dude.
Yeah, it's insane. I really don't follow football, but like if the Patriots, I'll watch Super Bowls and I'll watch World Series sometimes. I don't follow sports at all, though. Of course, when the Patriots were reigning the whole country for decades, I was watching that. But I don't know. I forgot what I was going to say.
Patriots did well, man, for quite some time, dude. And you can't hate it. I mean, well, yes, you can hate a team that's good, but that's probably the reason why you hate them when they're good. But when people boister a team that really sucks and act like they're good, I got no sympathy for a team like that.
Even Brady. I mean, he wasn't for the people of Boston. I mean, he was born in San Mateo, California. Right near the San Francisco airport. He went to Michigan State, I think, and that's where he met the coach there, Belichick. I think they might have, been coaches and players there. He didn't come to Boston. I mean, he didn't give a fuck about Boston people. It was just a freaking game, and nothing against him. It's a profession, but a lot of Boston or New England people got upset about that. When he went down to Tampa or retired, then went to Tampa or whatever.
He was damn good, man. You got to give it to him. He was damn fucking good. Dude.
Sure.
Improving, man, dude. That guy. Go to another team and you still make it,
Yeah.
Did you all see the guy posing as the Saints general manager who pranked Shooter Sanders? No, I didn't see that. The Chiefs are the new Patriots. Yeah, they are. And everyone hates them. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. You know, the only people that were rooting for the Chiefs in the Super Bowl were Cowboy fans because the Cowboy fans hate the Eagles.
That's funny.
Nobody else was rooting for the Chiefs because of the chicken shit moves that Patrick Mahomes did, man. The Madonna shit where he was falling off outside, you know, waiting to be hit, and then acting like, you guys saw it. Pissed me off because we lost against them, the Texans, and it was like the referees were totally on their side, but that's not the first time.
Was Mahomes doing this during the Super Bowl, the last Super Bowl,
On the playoffs.
Okay.
He was like, he would wait and he'd get right before he'd be out of bounds. He'd wait and he'd want them to hit him hard.
Oh, yeah.
And then they would hit him hard and they say roughing the pass.
Sure.
It's some bullshit. I mean, they're a good team. There's no reason for you to do that. You know what I mean?
He's taking hits to game it, yeah. And he's so calculated that, I mean, like I said, I don't know much about it, but he's a fantastic quarterback from what I understand.
Yeah, he is,
but he knows time. He knows timing and all that stuff perfectly. You know?
And he also owns 30 Whataburgers. God, man, great investment. But what can I say? Everybody hated him for all the calls they got going their way, and so everybody was rooting for the Eagles, and I'm glad the Eagles kicked their friggin' butt.
What were those? No.
Simon, you cooked anything today?
Yeah, I made some chicken and dumplings.
I was gonna edit, and I'll show you guys anyway. But so, you guys let me know what you guys think about this. And I did this for a friend, so I'm not calling my friend out. I'm not calling him out. I mean, I kind of told him what's up, so he shouldn't feel bad. But when you ever get somebody to say, "Hey, how much you charge me to cook a brisket?" and they're a good friend of yours or a family member and all that. Well, no, just bring me the brisket, or give me the money and I'll buy the brisket and I'll cook it for you. No, I want to buy the brisket. I'm like, okay, man, but you got to know how to select a brisket. Okay, so you get somebody that doesn't know how to select a brisket and they bring it to you. And then you get something like this. So this is a brisket that I got.
Oh, I hate the super trims.
It's with the decal removed. Look at that.
Yeah.
How are you going to get a good slice from that bullshit right there? Decal removed, no oval shape at all. They just totally fucking, you see that? We're losing the oval shape right there. They totally fucking just killed it, dude. And then on top of that, it's look at how thin the end is.
Yeah.
Thin fuck, man. Look at that. It's going to burn. And anyway, well, I'll go on more with that video there. I'm going to make it a short. But anyway.
I hate those decal fat removal or the super trims from ITV.
Yeah, and they're select. They ain't worth a shit, dude.
How much are they going for?
I think they're $3.99 a pound. But they're $4 something, no?
$4 a pound.
$4.29 a pound. They ain't worth a shit. They're select. There's no oval shape, no aerodynamics or nothing, dude. They don't even care. The butchers.
It was thin too.
Yeah. They don't. I mean, they just got a job to do, dude. They don't care like how your brisket's gonna end. Buy the whole fucking packer and trim it yourself, dude. These people like that turn in a brisket. They say, "I'll buy it myself." They're thinking, "I'm gonna buy a cheap ass brisket because if I give this guy the money." But you put in shit, you get out shit at the end. You're in product.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Usually, when you buy stuff, it's like the more hands that touch it, the more it costs. You know, so it looks like someone like really shaved the daylights out of that thing. You think it would cost more because it was like professionally done, and it was just freaking butchered, literally. I mean, you know, the bad word, butchered. Yeah, that was brutal.
Yeah.
Wow. I think Walmart. I'm sorry, this is the last thing I'll say, but Walmart around here, they got the best, hands down, best fucking meat.
Well, I'll say that their XL Select sucks, but their XL Angus
Yeah.
Black Angus is good. I'm a fan of that, but Select on Walmart, stay away from it, especially the XL brand. XL Choice or the Black Angus that they have, excellent.
Good. Yeah.
Their steaks, their New York steaks, excellent, man.
Oh, their prime ribs are. I mean, not prime rib. Ribeyes are fantastic too. They get thick cut ribeyes.
Their
I mean, you're paying money for it, but it's a nice piece of meat.
Yeah, I got a chuck roast choice. That's the one I did the video on this past week using the black beef rub. And I don't know if you guys saw the marbling on that one, but it was excellent, dude. That was Black Angus choice.
I cooked. I think we had like a 2-pound steak or something like that. It was a chuck something. It had great marbling in it. So you know, I coated it or dry brined it, if you want to call it that, with a shake all day and cooked it that night. And you know, I cut it thin on the bias against the grain, and it was still. I mean, it wasn't ribeye tender, but the temperature came out perfect. You know, pink in the middle, but yeah, it was nice for I think it was $20, but it fed 4 people. You know.
Yeah.
Right. Here they're like $40-something.
Wow.
Okay, so we've got a total of 6 people. The next other people that sent it is Munchie Mafia, Tim, and we got one from Demoose. So we got 6 people total. I'll say if we get 10 people in that's in the pick, we'll do a knife giveaway, the Ulu knife.
Oh, tonight?
Yeah, tonight. And there's 4 click to support guys. If you get a chance in between, I'm going to take my first pee break. Click those links down below, and that will help us pay the shipping costs for the giveaway tonight. If we get 10 people or 4 away from that, so we'll see.
Cool.
And I'll show you the knife in just a bit. I got it somewhere here. Yeah. Ooh, that was scary good. I was drooling watching you pull that. Oh, thanks, Tim. Yeah. Yeah. That was Tim. That was the Black Angus chuck roast from Walmart. I was really surprised. It was really, 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 really good. Thank you there, MBO. Looked fantastic, Al. Thank you, Demoose. Thanks, MBO. I'm usually do that on the way in.
Do you pay him to call you Fantastic Al?
That sounds pretty cool, right? Fantastic, Al.
But now you're gonna make your wife call you that. Yeah, okay. good luck with that. Yeah.
Yeah, she called me other things.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Tuesday night felt a little awkward, man. I was doing a brisket. This is the year I've done the most briskets. I gotta say, but we're in April. I've done like 6 or 7 briskets already.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah. So far, that's probably as much as what I did last year. I think I did 7 briskets last year. I've done 6 or 7 already this year.
I did 3 last week.
I was going to ask you something. Yeah, you did a few last week for Easter.
And I did 3 more Christmas.
That's last year.
New Year's.
Okay.
And then I did some more. I can't remember when. But yeah, I'll be cooking a bit more often.
Edward is saying, I smoked a few chuck roasts. I am never happy how they turn out. Rather brisket. Yeah, chuck roasts don't have as much fat. So the way to keep them moist is braising them. Or what do you guys think?
Yeah,
Chris?
I've never braised.
No?
No.
Simon,
That's
what do you think?
I was gonna say brisket and those chuck rolls are totally different animals, man. As far as texture wise of the meat,
Yeah,
the
it is.
muscle structure is different. But if you braise chuck rolls, it should be nice and tender, like you did yours.
so if you braise something, you put it in a pan and brown it both sides, and then you put it in like a
In liquid,
hot pot or a pressure cooker or some shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it just breaks it down. Is what that's doing.
correct.
Okay.
So Sevy's saying, I smoked a whole unpeeled onion last night. Oh, wow. So I think I got I did an onion video where I actually kind of like did it a blossom, cut it in different ways, but I kept the core on the bottom intact. Put it in foil, put lemon, consomme, nor bouillon, salt, pepper, garlic. I don't know what other stuff I put in there. Butter, and then you cover it in foil and not really smoke it, just cook it indirect. And then that's what you top your tacos with, man. You peel it off, man. The lemon really adds more flavor with the spices. Mexican onion. You've done that before, right, Simon?
Not that we did it.
What kind of onion are you using?
You can do sweet onion. You can do white onion.
Okay.
I've never done it with a red onion.
Red, yeah. I like strong onion taste. You guys ever? And I'm sure you guys have. What do they call it? The whole bulb of like garlic? It's not a bulb. What do you call like the whole thing of garlic? Is it bulb? Yeah, you slice the top off and you put a little fucking olive oil and you throw it in the oven and roast it and it gets like soft.
Yeah.
And you just squeeze it out. It's like popping zits. It's fantastic. Yeah, that would be good with some onion, roasted onion or something like that.
Sal's saying, "Oh man, Sal has a breakfast burrito, man. Video up that he released, I think, this past week. Go check it out if you haven't seen it. Chuck roast is not. If the chuck roast is not well marbled, you got to braise, yes sir." And the moose is saying, "Nice heavy. The only way I can eat onion smoked. I'm going to mash it with some avocado. Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah, smoked onion, and then you have that smoked flavor, and you mash it with some guacamole. Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Guacamole.
She was smoking the blue cheeseburgers last night and did the onion too. Gotcha. Throw the garlic in the smoker, so much better. Yeah.
I don't have a smoker. I got a Weber 22-inch.
You're still smoking that?
Yeah, I could. Yeah. You know, I don't like a fan of. I like the smoke flavor, but have you guys ever noticed if there's like a wet smoke flavor? So I get the wet smoke flavor. It seems different. Like if you get brisket that's like re-steamed, or of course it's a crap barbecue places like we have up here, but it's got like a wet. It doesn't have a true smoke flavor. It has like a tainted, wet taste to me. I don't know. So I can't describe it, but
I have a similar idea of what you're saying there, Chris. There's meat that you make on a kamado that has smoldering, compressed smoke flavor, where the smoke kind of smolders and adds flavor to the meat, or
right.
when you cook on an offset where the air convection is going straight over the meat and straight off the draw of the stack.
Okay.
That's a more free flowing smoke.
Sure.
There's a difference in smoke flavor between those two. Because I own a Kamado and a several offsets, and I could always tell. Like I have a friend that owns a Kamado, and he would bring food to work. I could always smell the stench of a Kamado cook. I was like, damn, that's like a compressed. How would I say? Insulated type of compression smoke flavor.
Saturated.
Saturated.
Yeah. And sometimes when I do, and I don't smoke a lot, but when I do, sometimes it'll come out. It tastes like a Slim Jim. You'll get that Slim Jim smoky flavor out, and I'm like, I don't like that. I don't want my meat or whatever to taste like or smell like or whatever it is to taste like. It just has a Slim Jim, that nuance, which isn't real smoke to me. It's fake to me. But I love the shit out of Slim Jims. I just don't want my meat tasting like that. Maybe that's just me. I don't know.
You
Is Randall?
in smaller pits, such as like the Kamado or the Weber, or even the Old Smoky, you don't need too many wood chunks to get smoke flavor. 1 or 2 is enough, man.
Yeah.
If you put 3, 4, 5, you're already overdoing it because it's a small area, a very small area.
Sure.
For you to.
That's true. Versus a big offset, the size of 6 feet long or something. Like, okay, I totally get it. And maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's that that Slim Jim flavor. It's just so packed with, of course, fake flavor and stuff. Maybe that's.
Yeah, you can taste the difference, dude, on a kettle cook compared to an offset cook, compared to a cabinet cooker, where the air convection is going straight up and you have a deflector, just like the Kamado. If the meat's not going, horizontally, if the smoke's going horizontally, you get a different flavor from where it's going vertically. You know what I mean?
I'll take your word for it. I believe it because there's definitely an art to everything, and every cooker has its own art. If you want to call it that. Liquid smoke. I've never tried liquid smoke. But Randy, Colorado Randy, is that him? Jesus, Randy, when are you getting back home, motherfucker?
No, he lives over there now.
What?
That is home now.
Yeah, right. He's probably gonna fucking claim taxes there.
He should. Been over there a couple of years, right?
Cheers, Randy. Did he make another channel or what?
So is he Train Talk guy? We don't know. So there's Train Talk guy that comes on Lance's channel.
Yeah, I thought that was you.
He donates money and stuff like that. So we're thinking it was Randy or something like that, or a couple other people.
I don't know. He might make an appearance here. So
sounds good. So you got on jury duty, Simon?
I did last week.
Yeah.
Not this week, but that week before.
Yeah. Oh, you got it twice?
No, just the one day.
Oh, okay. Was it? Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, kick my ass out.
Yeah, they don't want any of that. No. I got called once. It was for federal, but I got out of it. But I was actually working at the federal courts, but and they want to be jury duty. I'm like, I can't do this. But that's the only time in my life I ever got called for jury duty.
The last time they called me for jury duty, it was during COVID, and we were doing it over Zoom. So I could stay in my shorts that morning. Had my coffee, was ready to go.
You know what's funny is that you talk about Zoom, and all I think about, there was this guy, he was a news anchor for CNN, and they didn't do it live TV, but they were doing like a Zoom conference. And of course, everyone had their shirt and tie and a jacket on, but they had fucking undershorts underneath. And I guess this son of a bitch was fucking.
He got up. Yeah.
Yeah, he was jerking his dick up. And so, Tobin, Tobin, something like that. But he's on CNN, and they kicked him off the air. But a year and a half later, he's back on CNN. And it's just amazing. And I'm not just saying CNN. It could be it's any news or any company. The hypocrisy. This guy was masturbating on a friggin' Zoom call with his coworkers, who some happened to be female, and they let him out of his contract. Who knows if they still paid him? And then a year later, they let him back on live stream. You want me to leave Eastwood Farts? Once I learn how to change my name, I'm going to screw with you. Anyway.
Is that Charlie Pickle Stop right?
I forgot to get a beer, man. Let me see if anybody else. We got, okay, Daddy Dutch already sent one. The Moose, yeah. Oh, we still got the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right.
I'm making Canada great again, one beer at a time. This Molson Golden, I tell you, this Molson Golden tastes like beer taste when I was a kid. My camera's backwards.
But you were drinking beer as a kid?
Well, when I was like 18 and shit, like when I started drinking, of course, yeah, it was before 21. But yeah, I drank. What are you, a fucking cop or something? You gonna? No, what I'm saying is this, because if I drink Miller Lite or Bud Light or something like that, I didn't drink Bud Light when you shouldn't have drank Bud Light. I'm just saying, but now it's okay. But it all just tastes so watery, and it's great on a fucking hot day, and it's ice cold, and you suck it down. But Molson Golden, man, it just has the flavor of what I remember beer having a flavor when I was a kid or a young adult.
I mean, a teenager. Don't say kid, man, because kids that drink beer get molested. Okay.
I'm not saying kid. I when I was a kid, I'm 55, so fucking 25 is a kid, right? You know.
Okay. Younger, yeah, in your 20s.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, or high school.
A youngster. Does that sound even? That sounds even worse.
That's
I don't know. Youngster.
Don't say kids, man. That's the kind of
That'll get you shut down.
Jesus juice. Drink Jesus juice.
It's like the teachers, the bad teachers.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, those bad hot teachers that were touching little boys.
Oh, damn it.
God. I wish I had that action. I'll tell you.
Touching little boys?
Say what?
Touching little boys?
Yes. Leave it to you, Simon. No, man. Those fucking hot teachers. Man. And it's like, come on, man. I grab beer and a pack of smokes. I'll be right back.
You always see them in the news, but not when you were in high school, right?
No, not when I was a kid.
Damn it.
Oh, when I was a kid, all the girls they had granny panties on. There were no such thing as thongs when we were kids. We're all about the same age. So all the teachers when we were kids, they had fucking bushes like this and granny panties on. So it's not like it was anything cool, but whatever.
Yeah. All right, 4 links down below. Click to support, and maybe we'll do a giveaway. We need 4 more people to send in pictures, and then we'll do possibly that Hulu knife. Tim got his. Couldn't have it on the barbecue area. This is it right here. If you guys want to see it, go check it out. Want one for yourself? They're real cheap when you order them. If it's your first order. NBL saying it's all good. LOL. Colorado Randy saying hot teachers. Chris went to an all boys school with all male teachers.
I went to a military school. I think there were 300 boys. There were like 300 guys and 40 girls. So yeah, it was rough.
Damn, that's a lot of fucking hand action. 4 little clicks, yes.
And that's definitely Randy, because only he has that humor.
Spanking his meat over there.
Spanking the camels.
Yeah. What you got it up there?
Yeah.
The humps.
So I'm going to show you a fat cat that I had to adopt. I didn't have to, but I did. She doesn't like being. She doesn't like being held. Yeah, it's okay. But she's a fat cat. I'm going to show you her.
Dirty one, man. She's furry as fuck.
Yeah. She's a girl. She's just a fat cat. She just wants food. She stays in the garage up there. She doesn't play well with other cats.
Mm. You know, I was looking. I don't know if you've seen Simon. Like, there's a brand information or something that it says in your YouTube studio. Oh, Brand Connect, yeah. And I guess YouTube kind of combs your videos, and it says that people that watch me are big pet lovers. And I'm guessing that might be true, right? But I guess they must have either somehow, combed through keywords of dialogue or a video. That's what they're feeding the brand connect. When you the algorithm, and when you're trying to attract brands to pay you for videos, they're saying this guy has an audience that like pets,
Huh. So do you like love pets or do you like love pets?
It could be both.
Yeah. Yeah.
Depends on how many pairs you had.
Depends on the pet.
If you get a pet like the pets that Lep has, that like showing that ass in the camera.
Oh, the cat. Oh, Lep.
Yours didn't do that, man. You haven't trained it well yet.
But, no, Lep's cat is famous, man, for showing that rosebud.
That black hole sun.
Black hole sun.
That's a good Soundgarden.
It is. Chris Cornell was the
PBR.
Yeah, so this is the last beer for the night. I got to finish this big pinter. Hopefully it'll last as long as your live stream.
Are you gonna baby it?
What?
Are you gonna baby it?
I'm gonna baby it. Like a kitty cat.
Well, shit, let me give me a beer. I'll be right back.
Randy says Chris is the reason for the don't ask, don't tell policy in the military.
I saw that.
Back in a cow.
Okay, Randy. Okay, Colorado, Randy. That's funny. I won't say a word.
Well, that was cool, Tim. I saw that towards the end. They had one of their parrots on their live tonight. That's fucking cool, man. Packing camels, 9 years old, drinking. I think we all solve the world's problems.
Yeah.
Sal saying we're always saying we love
pussy.
Maybe they think we like animals. Yeah, that could be it. And I should have gotten a beer a little while ago.
We love animals on the grill.
Right?
Have you ever seen that meme of a meatloaf shaped like a cat and it's on the grill?
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
I used it last year, I think, on my Facebook. I was trying to get rid of some cats.
Oh.
I think it's called El Rute 9. It's a Mexican YouTube channel, and they were cooking armadillo, and the guy was taking out the meat, the bone. There was so much bone to get rid of, right, man, and so
Yeah,
I just couldn't.
that's
So,
that's horrible, Simon. Put that away. Al, sorry, go ahead. Simon was being a child.
yeah, I couldn't see how that looked appetizing, but they did it, man. They did what they call a guisado, man. It didn't look good to me.
Doesn't armadillo carry leprosy? Is that?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So you want to cook the daylights out of that thing?
Oh yeah, you have to cook the shit out of that too.
Wow. That's okay. I'll go to Whataburger. You
Good
know?
thing.
Yeah.
Man, I might do that later, man. I did make food, but then I don't know. What is it, guys? You guys tell me. What is it that when you're cooking and you're drinking beer and you're taking bites of meat here and there, and then when it's time to sit down and eat, you're not hungry anymore?
No.
What the fuck is it, man?
But 2 hours later, you're fucking starved.
That's happening to me right now, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. And there's nothing like going to Shake Shack or something like that.
Oh, you guys,
Burger place, man. Juicy burger
Get
place.
a nice greasy burger with cheese dripping on your mustache, on your chin stash. Yeah.
yeah, man. You guys in the chat, man, what do you guys think, man? What is that, man? Is it just the beer with just a little nits and picks of that you're eating that adds up, or you're not kind of aware of how much you really eat and you get full, or what is it, guys? Chime
Maybe
in.
the smoke. Is it the smoke? Does the smoke fill you up too? I don't know.
The smoke. I don't know, man. You guys
Maybe
saw?
well, it's like those drugs in in Coca-Cola. You know what's aspartame? You know it supposedly affects your brain. You know what I'm saying? Maybe smoke affects your brain, like it fills you up mentally, makes you full. I don't know.
Yeah. And so part of that, I'm talking about it right now, but part of that, you can see it happening in my video, my latest video. I forgot about. I was sitting down talking to my wife, and I was drinking beer, and I had 2 hours went by, or an hour and a half. I said, "Fuck, I'm cooking," and then I forgot to throw in a log, and the fire had gone down so much, and I'm like, and so that kind of happens. Sometimes you leave space for the beer, and you drink a lot of beer, and that fills you up, I guess. And then later on, when you piss out that beer, you're hungry again.
Oh, like a dog.
Yeah, I think Guggen made a food. Sebi, I wanted to tell you and Tim about that. I'm not too sure if I sent you the right thing. I was supposed to send you Vakara, but when I looked, I might have sent you something else that I was experimenting with.
Oh,
But if don't worry, next time you guys win, I'll make sure I'll send you the right Vakara.
It might have contained some evidence that Al found on the border.
some DNA.
He mixed with a little shake.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Not like that. Not like that, guys. I'll be right back.
I'll give you the munchies for sure.
So what's new, man? How's everything going?
Good, man. Just being lazy.
Yeah. You said you got a nephew or someone living with you, or
Yeah, my nephew lives here with me.
that's cool. That's cool.
You trick your brain to stop releasing something, hungry hormone.
Yeah, it's like a dopamine. That's what it is. It's like dopamine or something like that.
You snack on bits of meat. Okay.
What chat am I reading?
SJ Cooks.
Who?
Sal from SJ Cooks.
Oh, SJ. Yeah, dopamine is what I was like thinking of. So maybe the smoke is like a dopamine, like so in a drink like Coke, it's got something in there, and the dopamine tells you that you're not hungry or that you're still hungry. It keeps, and then you eat, you drink sodas, and you eat, and and here's what it is. So what's vodka rub taste like? Oh, the profile.
Where's the taste like, man? Hold on, let me go get it.
Yep. So last time I got left on a live stream, it was on Leprechauns, and I showed a gun, and his live stream got taken down. If you want me to do something in chat, just say.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
back.
shit. Al's here. Shit. Oh.
Okay, I think I'm out.
You're out?
Yeah, I can't find it.
You what now?
No, he wanted to know what the taste profile of Bucka Rub was, and I was gonna go get it and taste it, and I can't find mine, so I think I'm out.
Oh,
Yeah.
so the profile is, I'll tell you a little bit. There's a little bit of heat because of the chili powder. There's garlic, onion, brown sugar, comino, cumin, and then this is a recent addition. There's actually chives, dehydrated chives in there. So when you put it in and the meat, you'll see that you'll see some green speckles in there, and it kind of, when the meat starts sweating, it rehydrates the chives and gives your meat really good flavor, along with the other flavor profiles. And of course, pepper. I forgot. I mentioned salt, pepper, garlic.
That's cool. I think it was Rick. Yeah, Rick Lindo was the one that got me on. They had Hogwaller. What brand? Say again.
That's good stuff.
Oh, what's the brand that makes that Hogwaller?
Sucklebuster.
Sucklebuster. So and then they had the hot. So there was Hogwaller. There was something for chicken something or whatever, and then there was like Bam. They had Bam. I don't know if they still make that or not, but it was nice and spicy. Oh, you shake it and you take the lid off. You open the lid, and it's just like it makes you want to sneeze. It was fantastic. But I haven't had that stuff in a long time.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's in the chat, but Brisket Medic had a video up just recently, and he was using something on a steak. He was using Texas Dust and Oil, and I just bought that locally here. It's an all-purpose Texas Dust and Oil Gold all-purpose rub, and I just used that on some ribs today, and it was really good.
Yeah.
There's several rubs this past month that I've tested, and they're really good. I should have them on a video pretty soon, man. Um, yeah, it's always fun having different kinds of rubs in your arsenal, man, and especially when you start getting a little bit of, you start realizing what you can finish, what's a finished dusting rub, what's a
Sure.
good foundational rub.
Yep.
But you start balancing rubs just like you would balance wood. Like you get something like
they call them layers of
there's like something that I recently found would be like something like you could use something like that's a moderate, not as strong, but kind of a moderate smoke flavor taste, pecan, and then you start mixing it with cherry on beef. The same thing like doing hickory with apple for pork or chicken.
Sure.
I couldn't find my other Galendo's rub, but I have this one.
Oh, that one's the Texas Trinity?
Right.
He's never given me. I gave him Rick. Fucking Rick. I love Rick. I gave Rick, and I fucking always repeat myself in live streams, and I've said this before a few times. I gave Rick his first license plate when he was down in Mexico from New Hampshire, the first license plate for his collection. And like, and I'm busting chops now. I'm not totally busting chops. So it was like a few months later, he talked about his Galindor, and I said, I'd love to try that, something like that. And he said, yep, just pay for it or something like that. I'm like, motherfucker. I sent you a fucking license plate to fucking Mexico.
Yep.
Guys, Simon will be there. When is it, Simon? The 31st? Whole bunch of YouTubers. San Antonio, May 31st. There it is. It's going to be Grill Sergeant, Dogfather.
Oh, wow.
BKC Cooks, Frack Daddy Barbecue, Mom and Papa Joe, Trumpet Master, a Big Rome, Texas Style Barbecue, some fucking guy called Al Lunacy Gang.
Who's
Gang.
that?
Get Jess I Can. Ain't
Jess I Can.
Yeah. Amon and Clay.
Yeah, James.
Barbecue Pit, Smoking Boys Barbecue, and more.
Yep.
Wow.
And I think Backyard Gallery just got confirmed also.
Really?
Oh, wow.
And
So
what are you gonna do?
Maybe Chud might make it out there.
Oh, for Rick.
Rick.
Yeah. Someone was saying that the other night.
Yep.
About Chud. Okay. So Randy's definitely gonna be there.
Got flying from Colorado.
Yeah. Colorado Randy, that is.
They see what you got Sebi saying now. If I fail a drug test at work, I'm coming down there.
I cage match you. I got money on Zippy. I think she can take you.
Oh shit, man. You might take me because I'm fucking half always drunk, man.
Oh, and then the one I was looking for, it's up here. Sucker Busters.
Oh, yeah. So Clucker Dust, Bam, and Hogwaller those are awesome, I thought, back in the day. I don't know if they still make them. I have no idea.
You know, I think the Hogweiler, I think they switched it to some other name.
This one's
yeah, Bam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is an old can. I had to grind this up again in my spice grinder because it had kind of
Moisture.
Yep. So I reground it because I used it the other day. So good stuff. It's delicious. It's sweet heat barbecue rub.
Yeah, I like it. I got that one too.
Hey, you guys drink coffee?
I do.
Have you ever seen that fucking mushroom coffee ads?
I see natural.
I'll tell you. So I started seeing them. This is like a month and a half ago, 2 months ago. I started seeing them on YouTube. You know, the Rise. It was RYZE. And my mom started seeing it on her iPad. And she asked me about it. I'm like, I just saw this stuff too. So then I did the search on Amazon. It was like $40 for a container or something like that. And I'm like, I ain't gonna try it for $40. They don't have like individual sizes or anything like that. And he's like, I wonder what it tastes like. They say it tastes earthy and tastes like mushrooms and this and that. So I let it go. Then I was over at my buddy's house a couple weeks ago, and his wife had a packet of that, and it was instant. I didn't read the whole thing. So it's a I think you get 40 servings, if not more, out of the bag. No, it's $40 for the bag, and you get like 80 servings, and it comes to like $1.20 a serving.
Yeah, okay.
But so I tried it. It's like, so I was at my buddy's house, and his wife had it, so I tried it, and it was fantastic. It was almost like it was almost like a fancy coffee. It almost had like a chocolatey note to it. Like you were drinking like a light mocha type drink. And it wasn't thick, but it had more, it didn't seem as loose as coffee,
right,
even though it probably was. But anyway, the aroma of the bag, you open the bag and smell it. It smells like there's hints of cocoa in it and coffee. I don't smell any mushroom, and I love mushrooms. So yeah, poured a cup. They gave me a cup, and it was really good. It's not a. If you like coffee, it's not a coffee flavored something.
Is it a replacement for caffeine?
I don't even know if there's caffeine in there. To be honest with you, I don't know. But there's so many health. There's like 5 different health benefits that they say that it's for you. But is a coffee replacement, or maybe not full time, but once in a while, it's a good drink. I mean, I drink my black coffee in the morning, but I would definitely have. I have had one of those in the afternoon, and it's a good flavor. But yeah, mushroom coffee. Who would have known? No. But yeah, it supposedly has some good health benefits to it on top of that.
Yeah, Moose. I have a specific spice grinder just for these basically. Also, my pepper or anything I need to grind is specifically for that.
Yeah,
But I bought that years ago, and I use it when I need to, like for like this stuff.
yeah.
Is it one of
Yeah.
those that has a?
No,
Hang on a second.
it's electric. Yeah,
Yeah.
you smash it down.
Yeah.
Mm,
But mushroom coffee, it's good, and it doesn't taste like coffee. Yeah, it was the rise. Yeah, it was the rise. Like I say,
I've seen that, man, and actually they've reached out to me, but I'm not a coffee drinker. But they've reached out to me to see if they could get an ad in, but not a coffee drinker.
Well, maybe you could be a mushroom drinker.
I could maybe, but why couldn't Modelo?
It doesn't taste like coffee. Like you say, it has its own little note to it, and you get a little cocoa out of it. So if you like a little cocoa flavor, and that's just black. And I mean, if you want to put some half and half in it with some brown sugar, that'd be a real good drink.
I forgot how hot this stuff is. It's pretty potent.
Fuck yeah, it is. That BAM is good, man. Like you say, you shake that up when it's like dry, get it all mixed together, and you open that top. It's like that happened with Kent's Sweet Heat.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Because I put that in that little grinder, like you have. You put it in that, hit the top down. It stunk up the whole kitchen. I was like sneezing for hours. It was insane. Yeah.
I still have a little bag left over from my batch from last year. You gave me one at the rodeo, and I used it here and there, but I have a little bit left because it was a small container.
I was gonna text you, Simon. The butcher shop put up those fajitas again that I took over to your house, and I was like, man, should I go get some? And at the end, I got busy. This was last week. Didn't go buy, man. I was gonna buy them and then tell you, but no, man. I didn't go buy them, dude. I'll be in Austin probably Monday and Tuesday, but probably too busy to stop anywhere, man. I'm just gonna come and go 2 days. Yeah. Whew. Let's see here.
Oh, we're down to 5. Jeez. If I brought you down to your view time, I apologize.
Ah, you a-hole. No.
I'll give you 2 of my subscribers. How's that?
No, that's one of my dogs, Anakin. No, I wasn't anticipating going on Saturday. Live.
I sorry to interrupt you, but I'll forget if I don't say it. So you have a dog named Anakin. So you're a Star Wars dude, obviously.
My family is. Yeah.
Are you?
Yes, I am.
So have you watched the first 3 episodes of Andor season 2?
It's on Disney.
Yeah.
Andor. Okay, so I'll check it out tonight when I'm going.
Have you ever seen Andor season 1?
No.
You haven't seen Andor. Well, if you like Star Wars, man, Andor is basically the prequel to the best Star Wars movie ever that wasn't a Star Wars movie, that was Rogue One. So Andor on Disney is the prequel. It's 2 seasons, and it's the prequel to the movie Rogue One. But it is there's none of this stupid girl. I believe in girls' rights and all that stuff, and girls can be tough, but it's not girl centric. Centric. It's just a fantastic series versus some of the other ones that they've had spin-offs. But yeah, if you like Star Wars, man, you should check out Andor. Definitely start watching season 1. Obviously, you haven't, but so I'm not going to have the conversation with you about Andor because you don't even know what that is. So I apologize.
No, that's okay. I did see what was the kid one? It was kind of more geared towards kids, where they find a spaceship.
I can't watch any of those ones. I tried to watch. There was Oshaka or something like that. I think Rosario Dawson was the girl.
It was called the Skeleton Crew.
Oh yeah, no, I even watched. I didn't watch that, but I watched the end of it, like the last, like the finale, and even that I didn't think was good. I couldn't get into it.
But I was. Were you into the Mandalorian?
At first, yeah, at first, and it's just like watching fucking. Even though it was a great series back in the time, what was that? What was that crime drama that took place in Baltimore, Maryland back in the day? It was almost even like Oz. It was like watching that movie Oz on HBO. It went on for years, and it was just the same thing over and over again, and different. It wore itself out. I think that's what it was.
Yeah. I think, I don't know. Yeah, that's the whole thing, dude. You kind of you end up starting to rape your own storyline, rape your own
Yeah.
sound, like Metallica did in some ways. Or I would say more a better example of that would be Disturbed. They raped their own sound doing that, and that,
Yeah.
It was just too much, man. And you just hope you don't, as a content creator, you hope you don't get there.
Yeah. Because that's what they're known for, is that song, that one song. Yeah. That's funny. My live stream's like 30 minutes behind. Yeah, Oz. That was good. You guys ever watched that on HBO?
I used to.
Okay. Yeah.
I watched that. Yeah, that's pretty. Man, I was pretty young back then, though.
Yeah. So I think the Moose is up in northern New York, right? Upstate New York. Yeah, and I think. Well, I'm not going to say I think, but there's a federal prison up there. I think it's Clinton. I think named after the Clintons, but they made a prison. And that's where there was like a female guard or a correction officer that was sleeping with an inmate, and 2 inmates escaped with her and all that stuff. It was crazy.
Western New York, he says.
Okay, Western New York. Yeah, it was like way upstate New York, like right in the border. But yeah, I just can't understand. And I think Siri is here. Well, I don't know if she is here, or Tim, but Siri works at a facility, and it's like that's crazy. Just working in a facility for one, and then you get some of these COs that are doing 30 things with prisoners. Crazy. I'm not saying anything there. I'm just.
It's
Oh, there's 9 people watching now. I'm sorry, there was 5. Now there's 9. But and I'm one of them. So it was like, hopefully no one's watching. But crazy. Sorry.
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna go take up my boy up there to interview for the federal prison up there, man, and he's working for the local county.
Yeah, you were saying that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm hoping that he does get into the federal system, but it's not a good time for it.
It's what?
It's not a good time for it.
Well, BOP, man. That's 6C. That's 6C retirement, man. How old's your kid?
He's in his early 20s, but you got to understand that they're taking away the benefits with 6C, dude.
Oh, I got out in 21, so I don't know.
The new administration is taking away.
Well, what are they? Have they taken it away, or and what are they planning on taking away?
They're already writing the bills. So basically, you get no early supplemental Social Security.
Oh, really? Okay.
They're going to end it.
Right.
They're going to end it, and they're going to chicken shit it with a 0.4% into your thrift savings, which is nothing, dude.
Well, they did up to 15% when I was in.
No, it's not really 15%.
Well, that's what they say. Up to they match, and it went up and up and up. I forget, to be honest with you. I couldn't. But anyway, and it doesn't matter to discuss this here. But anyway, back in the day, let's put it this way: if 6C was still good with BOP, all he had say he was 25, all he had to do was 25 years, and he could retire at 50.
Yeah, you can do 25 years and retire. You can do 25 years and retire under
25 years at any age, and then 50. Yeah, 50. Yeah, okay, yep.
20 years as long as you're over 50.
Exactly. Yeah, and I did 51. I was 31 when I got in with my job, but yeah, that's the way to go, man. If you can get it, well,
I'm hoping. Either way, still, you still want. You still want the best for your kids, I want.
Sure.
Hopefully, we'll see. I'm gonna because they're pushing. They're gonna push a thing where if the old timers like me, I got 32 years.
Yeah.
And so if I don't accept the new proposition of the new retirement, then they're going to label me as an at-will employee.
Huh. I thought you were leaving. I thought you were going to retire in September anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh, okay. So
yeah, but if this bill passes before that, they're going to try to force it on career conditional employees.
Well, there comes a time where you should fucking retire, and if you say, I don't know what they're saying. I don't know what you say career conditional means. I've been out of it, so I really don't know what that means. But and I know they love their terms, so I could see them coming up with something like that. But you've done 30-something years. It's time for you to fucking go on, man.
Yeah. But you got to understand, dude. I'm 54 right now, dude.
Yeah.
I will be 55 now. I could have retired if I would have stayed with BP at 48. Sure. 48 years old. 48 years old.
Sure.
With 25 years. Now, because I switched agencies, I have to wait till I'm 55. I'm almost there. In July, I'll be there. And I'll retire with 32 years.
Yeah.
But if I retire anytime sooner than that, it's a penalty.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to do that, dude. I'm not going to let them take away the time that I've invested. How many people can you say that have been in the same job for 32 years? Dude? Not too many.
No.
Not too many, especially at this time of age, dude. So for them to say, hey, you either take this new retirement system, or get the fuck out before with a penalty. No, I'm not going to do that, dude. I'm going to try to last as long as I can. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but either way, you're going out in September, so it's just a few months.
Yeah. Definitely. Um, definitely, I'm looking forward to that. At least I don't have to stay a few, like my friends, dude. Some of my friends that are older than me have to stay 2 or 3 more years still, and
Really?
and they have to decide. Well, am I gonna be labeled an at-will employee? That is fucked up, dude.
Is that because the Are you on a GS scale?
Huh?
Are you on a GS scale? Is
Yes.
that because the GS scale they're at right now? Is it like SES? They get to a certain level, and SES aren't under the protection of regular government employees because they're SES level, which is a super high level, and they make fucking crazy money. But is that what they're changing it to? Something like that, where if you've been on
No.
so long or a certain GS scale, how do you get that? How do you get titles that?
At-will employee. It's because if
Yes, yeah.
you don't accept the new retirement system where you're done away with your supplemental Social Security.
Okay.
They take away your Social Security, your
And
supplement.
they're not grandfathering you or anything like that.
They take it away, and they're going to say we're going to up your TSP coverage 0.4% more. Like if that's gonna help.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. It's bullshit, dude.
Well, I'm glad I got out when I did. That's true.
Yeah, it's a crock of shit, dude. They're trying to cut corners every way they can, dude. It's crazy, dude. But
As they should though. You know, um, that's their job. That's their job. We get this way too many people in all these government agencies that are making way too much money for sitting behind a desk doing nothing.
there is people like that, but they're far in between for the whole mass government to suffer for those few people in between. You know what I mean? There is people like that, but but for everybody else to suffer for people like that, no.
Yeah.
No.
And like I said, you're right. I shouldn't even speak because I know nothing about what it is right now. So
Oh,
I'm in the wrong for even talking about it because I don't know what's going on.
But for me, the whole thing is, I kid with my wife, dude, and I've said it before here on the lives, dude. Shit, I'll look forward to the day that I'll own a hot dog cart, open up my double doors in the back here, and I'll drink all night and just serve hot dogs, and have my friends over and tell them let's come up with a different kind of hot dog. Just I'll be happy doing that, dude. You know,
I did I'm sorry. I didn't do a video, but I did a thing for the family. I did hot dogs 2 ways. So I did. I said, okay, we're gonna have family dinner. We're gonna have hot dogs, and because we're from New England and like Fenway Franks, we did boiled hot dogs. Actually, we did it 3 ways: boiled, steamed, and grilled. And that was a cool thing, because everyone said which one they liked, better and something. I don't know if that would be a good video. Maybe it would be. How do you like your hot dogs, Simon? Microwaved? I don't know.
Like I'm cold.
Simon, do you like weenie with egg?
Heck yeah.
Man, that's a fucking Mexican thing, man. Weenie with egg.
We used to call it here in San Antonio weenie and egg Wednesday.
Weenie and egg.
What is that?
Hot dog wieners
Hot dog.
cut up and scrambled with eggs.
Oh, okay.
You know how the cold cuts, they release some kind of salty grease when you cook them. You kind of char them, and they release that little grease into the egg. Good flavor, man.
Hey, Moose, You also gotta try them deep fried, where they just burst up. Your hot dogs.
Oh. Yeah, boiled, steamed, or grilled. I love all three. Exactly. But
What's that one place in Jersey that does that? Deep fries the hot dogs. What do they call?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I've seen them down where they're called rippers. They fry them until they rip open.
Right, rippers.
Right.
I can't wait to fucking try that. I'm gonna go up there just for that.
Oh, when I boiled them in beer. By the way,
There
and
you
I think, and I
Kinda
steamed them.
Kind of like a bratwurst.
Yeah, it's just like just give extra flavor, something like that. Yeah, like the broad. Yeah, definitely.
You guys ever see that one channel, Chris Red Hots? He's a hot dog vendor, right? And so people are coming up to buying his hot dogs, right? And he does everything so fast where he's grabbing these whole bunch of franks and throwing them in the water, and he'll move. He has like a big stainless steel rectangle where he'll move, like there's a divider in between. He'll move the ones he just dipped in there. He'll move it to that side, and the ones that are warmer, he'll have them here. And they have, it's like dirty water hot dogs where all these franks that he's putting in eventually leave residue and whatnot, and it flavors the water as he's serving, and it just continues to get more flavor as he's throwing out hot dogs. He does like 30-minute videos, dude, and you can see he's preparing hot dogs like a number of ways, dude, and you can see the water just getting speckles of grease more and more as he's serving them. So imagine how flavorful those these dogs are.
Well,
And then sorry, go ahead.
Tomorrow I'm doing hot dogs, but they're gonna be boiled. I'm actually doing cheese dogs, so
Do dirty dogs, dude.
Yeah.
dirty dogs.
Yeah, so you're gonna get your water and you put your garlic, your onion, your nutmeg, salt, pepper.
Nutmeg.
Yeah, you do nutmeg.
Really?
Yeah. You can do a splash of W sauce, splash of hot sauce on there. And as the water gets hot, you're throwing the dogs in. They start releasing their grease. Mix this in with everything, dude. Have a plancha on the side. They're already hot. They're already done. Just get a char on them on the plancha, then put them in the fucking bun, dude. Toasted bun, and then serve them with whatever.
Do you
It's the best.
Do you perforate the hot dog so the flavor can get in, or
You can.
Yeah.
But like New York, I don't see them doing that. But,
oh no.
No. But you can if you want, that condiments to go around the hot dog, But yeah, do it that way, Simon. Just use one of your seasonings and flavor the water. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do an SPG on there.
That'd be good.
What kind of dogs are you gonna buy?
I don't know. They're already in the refrigerator, I think.
The Nathan's Colossal dogs are fantastic, dude.
I think it's just whatever it was that they had Walmart. So S&S.
So what do you think about I guess if you want to go the healthy route, I don't know, does this make sense? You want to go the healthy route, you get the Hebrew National because they're blessed.
Kosher.
Kosher. I'm sorry if there's any Jewish people. If there's that's Catholic, I'm sorry. The Pope just died. I'm going to hell. Fuck. So they're kosher.
Holy dogs.
Yeah, kosher hot dogs. So but then I hear, that there's controversy about kosher hot dogs too. It's like, but it's a fucking hot dog. I'm not eating a hot dog to get a healthy meal either. So it's
exactly.
like, okay, there you go.
Hebrew National. They have more flavor than the damn Nathans. The Nathans are more balanced, dude.
Right? Fucking NBL. I'm doomed.
I'm gonna give me another beer. Be right back.
I gotta go. I gotta go urine.
No problem. So what do you guys think, man? You guys, Hebrew National or Nathan's? What do you guys think? Which one's definitely, in my perspective, the Hebrew Nationals have a more pungent, garlicky, more salty flavor than the Nathans. The Nathans are more balanced. I like them both. But what do you guys think? You guys throw out some names of some Franks that I should try, man. Ballpark is good. Ballpark is what you would say. How would I say? That's what you grow to expect on a hot dog. Ballpark and Oscar Mayer, those two, they're like what you grew up eating. In my perspective, right? Ballpark and Oscar Mayer. Yeah, definitely. That's what I would think. NBL says I've had Nathan's, and Nathan's is good. I think Salins, if you have them, I've never heard of Salins. I've been the bread. Nathan's for a composed dog. Hebrew for a basic dog. Okay, that's a good suggestion.
So I have hot
NBL,
dog. I got bacon, so I might do like a Mexican hot dog
mm.
instead of a chili dog.
You got Nathan's?
Nah,
Mm. Got the regular bar S?
yeah.
Yeah. the bar S quarter pounders that HEB sells,
Uh-huh.
they're pretty stacked, man. Ballpark was always on my table, this NBL. Sevi says Oscar Mayer from when you just don't give a rip. But I think Oscar Mayer, I think Bar S if you just don't give a rip.
Yeah, exactly. They're the cheapest thing you can get.
Yeah. Oscar Mayer is still more expensive than Bar S. Edward says Nathan's are good. Yeah, definitely agree. Definitely agree. A nice brat. Nathan's is okay, but they're small. They are, but that's why you buy the colossal, the quarter pounder ones. Yeah. The Moose says Bar S. RS. What's the other cheap ass? What's that one cheap ass sausage that John Marole or Marole? What is it called? John? I don't know. I can't remember that. So Edward says, as long as you're not serving Bar S, we're good. I feel like that.
Yes, if you go to a barbecue with family, you really don't give two shits about.
Yeah, Bar S is fucking cheap, man. But I say the quarter pounders will get you by if you have good toppings. You know well, Simon, right? The fucking the chicken franks, or in Mexico it's the chicken franks. They're all white, but you wrap them in bacon and throws ketchup and mustard and mayos, and people don't give a fuck about the franks. But more that people that know more about dogs, Johnny Morrell, yeah, Johnny Morrell. People that know more about franks, they're like, this is a bullshit frank. But when you're served a good potato bread with a good solid, hot dog frank, then you know the difference between a bar S and a
Yeah.
and a cheap ass hot dog. John Morrell, yeah. I work for the granddaughter of the founder of Johnny Morrell. Yeah, there you go. That,
Yeah,
that,
he had the shakes for a little bit, but he's fine.
Ooh, taco?
Yeah, he's right here.
Oh, okay.
yeah, so when they sell a sausage at the Dollar Tree, it's John Morrell. You got to tell that guy, bring some meat coming over to your barbecue, and he brings John Morrell. You feel like kicking him, do a swift kick in his balls.
Damn.
He's already asleep.
Oh, that's the cheapest you can get, dude. Bar ass.
Right now, nothing's cheap.
Oh yeah, nothing's cheap, man. The groceries are fucking expensive, dude.
I paid $2.57 for gas today.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best price I've seen in.
Well,
That's pretty good price. Every place here is like 280 something, 290.
269 over here.
Yeah.
Everything
Even 260 is a good price.
like 10, about 8 days ago, it was about 30 cents cheaper.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
In the 30s?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, to 30 something, to 39.
Wow. Yeah, no. 257 is the lowest I've seen in years.
But then it only lasted for a little bit, and then just
Right.
Yeah, it got down to 230 maybe in January.
no, it was here. It was not that long ago, like 10 days ago.
Now they're gonna say because spring's coming or summer's coming that they changed the
summer
composition of gasoline, which is gonna cost more now. Yeah, it's like fucking bastards. They're always getting us. They're always trying to bring us down. They're trying to bring the white man down.
Come on. All right, you go back to your cage. Come on.
I live on Bar S Bologna for a while. Hell yeah, I did too. What's that one salami they have, or what is it? That one that has the pepper or the fennel in it? What is that called? The salami with the fennel?
Oh.
Did I not get a beer? I did not get a beer.
Well, you get the fennel with sausages. I've never tasted fennel in a cold cut, if that's what you're saying.
Or maybe it might be like a peppercorn in it. I'm not too sure.
Because fennel, I think, is like a licorice flavor, which you'll get in like sausages. I don't know. Things in Texas. Yeah, obviously, things in Texas are totally different. You guys don't put beans in freaking chili. Ugh. You can't have a good bowl of chili. You can't have a good bowl of chili without beans in it.
You're funny.
Well, it's because of our close proximity to Mexico, man. We make frijoles charros with cold cuts, sausage, bacon, chorizo, and that's closer to what frijoles charros is. And we want our chili without beans because we got our charros that has all that.
Also, the beans go on the side.
That's what Chef John, what Johnny says is, he always said in Texas we don't have beans, we have chili and beans.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, when you don't have things like that, I guess you expect beans on chili.
I don't think it's a party foul. That's the thing I'm saying is like it just adds more to it,
Oh yeah, definitely. And then
Well, it makes you do that.
and then you start putting different kinds of beans in there, not just one pinto bean.
We use baked beans up here. We get a can of Bush's baked beans.
Gross.
Yep. I don't do the sweet ones when I put it with chili, but I'll use like vegetarian chili, Bush's baked beans. Put a can of those in there, and it's good shit.
You're vegan, aren't you?
I'm not a no. Fuck no.
Vegetarian. What'd you say? Vegetarian chili?
Well, vegetarian baked beans because they don't have the like
The ham
when you
hock,
get
the chicken, and the all that stuff.
usually. Okay, give me a fucking second here, Simon.
No, you vegan.
When you, that was my channel name for a bit, but no, if you do the vegan baked beans, they don't have the sweet like hickory or anything like that to them, or maple. Because usually with baked beans up here, it's got a sweetness to them. But if you get that, it doesn't have sweetness, so it doesn't give too much sweetness to the chili, which is good. So,
Who puts sweetness in chili?
and ground beef is the only thing that we use in chili. Ground beef.
Well, I'm gonna use brisket.
I'm sure that would taste. It's just like it's what we're growing up with. I'm sure that would taste great. I'd love to try it.
Yep.
But up here,
Well, I'm gonna use ground beef and brisket so I can have texture in the chili.
sure.
Wait, you're making chili tomorrow also, Simon?
No, but it's something that I have plenty of trim, brisket trim.
Right.
So I want to use that for some chili. I made some barbacoa last Sunday with trimming from the brisket from last week. That turned out pretty good. I smoked it for about 6 hours, and then I put all of that, including the fat, into the crock pot, and then smoked the rest of the night, or it cooked the rest of the night. It broke down pretty good. In the morning, it was pretty good, but the whole house stank like brisket.
Did you video it?
I did not. I might have some. Let me see. I have a little bits and pieces of them, like that. That's the trim right there. I put that in that little case in the little pan and throw that in the smoker.
What you use on it?
Some Uncle Steve's thick meat, I think it was. And then let me see. Oh, this was after about 6 hours in the smoker. Oh,
I bet Mike Top Apple could do that in like 4 hours.
Let me turn this off. Let me turn this one on. Give me a minute. Let me sit up here. Where are my lights? Right here. Turn this off. And then turn this off.
Man, you're so technical, Simon.
Right?
Oh, you know what? That's gonna mess up the.
Yeah.
Oh, the right.
Let me turn on the brightness.
There you go.
Oh, hey, let me turn off the light.
Oh.
There you go. So it smoked for about 6 hours there, those pieces.
Wow.
Yeah.
But it still wasn't tender, so I threw them in the crock pot for about 6 hours.
Really?
And I think, give me a minute. No, this was before I put them in the crock pot, but see, they were smoked,
Yeah, you can see some of the edges are
caramelized, and had some bark on them.
so at the end did you get a picture of the shredded?
Here we go. I don't have a perfect one, but yeah. That was before I cut into it, but I don't know if it shows you where I stuck a fork in it and it just fell apart. I did not. And that's all I have for it. Yeah, that's all I have for it. So
You didn't break it apart in video?
no, I hadn't slept. I was cooking those briskets.
Man, that would have been great, man. You would have had a whole video if you would have. Oh.
But yeah, I have plenty of it, so I can do it again. Actually, make a video of it.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, just reheat it and then just show you, making a taco of it or something.
or a pot pie.
That's another thing I want to do with leftover brisket.
Yeah, yeah.
Hold on, let me show you something real quick.
Don't tell Lance.
Oh, here we go.
Well, it's almost midnight here on the East Coast, and nothing good happens after midnight. So in 8 minutes, I'll be signing off. But I appreciate you having me here, Al. Appreciate it.
Hey man, anytime, Chris. You're welcome anytime, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
I was hoping to do giveaway tonight, but we'll wait till Tuesday, man. We'll see Tuesday out.
Wait till 8 minutes. Okay, Moose. Thank you.
So I have these little cast iron pans.
Those are great.
So I want to make this little pot pies and these things. Put these in the oven.
Yeah,
So I have 3 of these. So I'm gonna make 3 of them.
that's cool.
That's pretty cool, man. So you're saying a beef pot pie?
Yeah, brisket pot pie.
Brisket, yeah.
Oh,
Are you gonna have the crust all the way around, or just on the top? Yeah,
Put it in the bottom and then do it like a pie on top. Pie crust.
yeah.
oh, that would be badass, dude.
I could eat 6 of those.
So
Yeah.
I just need to like butter this real good to the actual thing goes in
Yeah. That's a great idea, man. That would be good, like a party thing. Everyone gets their little.
These were like,
cast iron,
I think I paid like $7 a piece though. So,
Wow.
so I need to buy a few more.
Yeah.
But every time I see them like at HEB, I'll buy one.
Oh, we don't have that.
Badass, man.
Yeah, brisket pot pie. I was thinking of doing it with some like cream of chicken, not cream of chicken, but something to make the
The sauce or whatever.
sauce
Yeah.
of it. But
Yeah.
maybe like a cream of broccoli or cream of mushroom probably might work.
That's. I wasn't even expecting that with what you're. I was thinking like a dark sauce, like a stew. Yeah, great. Like a dark gravy. Yeah.
Yeah. But so I was thinking of throwing in some cheese, like some cheddar cheese or some mozzarella in it. Cook it in so it has some cheese in it as well.
Wow.
Yeah, I was the same thinking, like Chris, dark,
Like a gravy, like a regular beef gravy.
Like yeah.
that'd be good, man. That'd be
Look
good.
at you guys. You ever use Gravy Master?
I have not.
Have you heard of it? It's in a little glass bottle and all that stuff.
Well, the ones I've seen are a little package, but it's basically the same stuff.
Okay, yeah, we get the glass bottle. It's got like a really dark liquid. It's very super concentrated, and that is a great base for like a dark. Like we use it with like shepherd's pie, or actually cottage pie because we don't not with lamb. It's with hamburger.
Yeah, that'd be a nice little Scottish pie, huh?
Yeah, yeah. That'd be a great appetizer at a restaurant. A little fucking fuck yeah. You get one of those and a pint of Guinness. Psh, you're all set.
I also have 2 of those flat iron pans where you get like fajitas at a restaurant.
Yes.
I have 2 of those sitting right there.
Yep.
Mm. Wow, man. Damn. Well, you know what, man? It's time for me to go through the drive-through.
All right, I'm expecting a picture or a post.
You guys fucked me up, man. We talked too much about food. My wife's gonna be mad at me right now. I was like, "Get up, let's go to the drive-thru."
No, just like, hey, what do you want?
Yeah. You taking her with you?
Yeah, I tell her, "Get up." She's pissed off when I drink at night, and I was like, "Get up, let's go."
Oh, tell her she's driving.
Yeah, she should be.
So you're buying though.
But Yeah, but plus my boy gets all excited. You know, my autistic boy. Let's go buy you an ice cream, or get some nuggets or whatever. He gets all excited. Like
Oh, really?
I love when my dad gets drunk. You know?
That's funny.
But yeah, I'm cooking more briskets. Mother's Day. Well,
Oh wow.
I've got trim, so I can actually just do it with that and make the little pot pies there.
Huh.
But yeah, we'll see.
Oh, we get gunshots.
Oh, are you in the south side of San Antonio?
No, this is New Hampshire. That gunshots in New Hampshire is the sound of freedom. That's yeah, no, that's the sound of freedom going on. That's
Here's
fun.
the son of an idiot.
Yeah, exactly. It's an idiot here too, but it's still the sound of freedom. You know?
What? But is it a drunk idiot or?
No, it could. Sometimes I come out and like, I just want to shoot my gun, so I'll grab a gun and just shoot some animal with the still target. Just do it. You just do it.
Well, here's the shit up in the air, so I was like,
It's when the bullets fall down you get away.
yeah, that sucks. Years ago, we had damage to our roof. So
Really?
it rained, right? So it leaked. When they came in to do an estimate on the roof, they found we had like 5 bullets stuck in our
No
roof.
shit.
Yeah,
Wow.
and one of them actually went through, and it landed inside the ceiling here, but it went through the outer layer, and that was causing the leak.
Wow. That's crazy.
Oh,
Or I should say that's loco. Hey, I get 2 minutes left because nothing good happens after midnight. Al, thanks for having me here. Enjoy your fucking steak and shake or wherever you're going to. Simon, always a pleasure.
all right,
Always
well,
a pleasure. We'll see you tomorrow night, I guess, right? You with Lance?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, man. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. And Randall. Oh, Randy's here.
yeah. Actually, Randy's here, not the fake Randy.
Right. The real Randy. Tim, Moose, Randall, NBL, everyone else in chat. Have a great night. Thanks for having me on.
Take care, man.
All right, see you guys.
Take care. I guess Simon, I'm gonna call it quits too, man. I'm gonna.
All right, man. I'm gonna finish my beer and then go to bed.
Yeah. That way, no, pues thanks for coming on también. We'll talk a little later, man. I'll let you know. Are you? I guess if not, I'll see you over there at Rick's.
Yeah, I'll see you on the 21st for sure.
Yeah. But all right, man. Take care, guys. People in the chat, thank you very much.
Bye.
We'll talk to you guys on the next one.